In a world where conformity is common among people, you sometimes find yourself lost behind the masks you wear to fit in. But there is a profound beauty in embracing your true self. Rejecting conformity and embracing authenticity is a journey of self-discovery. It's about unmasking the real you. Conforming can be a comfortable illusion, but your true power lies in authenticity. To be authentic is to be fearless, to boldly step onto your own path, and to be unapologetically yourself. When you reject conformity, you open doors to new possibilities and unleash your creativity. Authenticity is a canvas where you paint your unique story with every brushstroke of your existence. In embracing it, you connect with others on a deeper level, forging genuine bonds. It isn't about rebellion, it's about liberation. It's about reclaiming your voice and your individuality. The world needs your unique perspective, your voice, and your authenticity. So take off the mask, unleash the real you, and in doing so, you will inspire others to do the same. It's time to ask other people what they think about authenticity. What does authenticity mean to you?
Authenticity is taking those uncomfortable, nervous moments and just like confronting it head on.
Embrace it.
Yeah.
When someone is like truly genuine and like doesn't have walls up when they're like talking to someone and isn't trying to put up a front so that other people can accept them.
Being true to yourself at all times and holding your beliefs strong no matter what other people think about them, because that is what you feel.
Authenticity is when you are in the presence of other people and you feel comfortable to be yourself because they're exuding a sense of them being themselves. So it's like, I think it's radiant and I think it's like easy to attract and like get attached to people who are authentic. Like it's more than just you feeling like yourself, but you making other people feel like themselves too.
Authenticity is synonymous with uniqueness. It's what makes us us. It's what doing what we want because we want to, because it makes us happy, not because anybody else expects us to. You know what I mean?
Being your true self, like regardless of what the world might try to turn you into. I think just living, like there's a lot of people that are always making comments to you about what you should do, how you should look, what you should say, and I think it's harder to kind of combat that. So I think just being authentic to you is just kind of doing what you want to do, being who you want to be. Like it's easier said than done, but I just think like constantly reminding yourself that like that's what you should follow, like that's just kind of the doctrine you should follow is like I think the ultimate goal in life.
Why do you think people struggle to be authentic?
Lack of balls. Most people, men and women in this world are fucking pussies. Like weak as fuck, you know, these men don't go to the gym. We're like mentally weak. We're fucking flooding our brains with mind-melting content that offers no real substance or use or purpose, but it just allows you to turn your fucking brain off. So yeah, we're not doing any difficult things. We're all doing the easiest things, and it's difficult to be authentic.
I think it's fear of not being accepted by others. I think we all want to be accepted, and I think rejection is a huge fear, and so that's why people tend to hide. They try to make themselves something for other people to accept.
Since we are social creatures, we depend on each other. We want to be accepted. Everybody wants to be part of a group, and I think sometimes we feel the need to repress certain aspects of ourselves in order to fit in, which is the completely wrong approach. I think the better way is to be ourselves and have those people who can appreciate you for who you are, have them gravitate towards you instead of you trying to fit in.
Because they're afraid of judgment from people around them. They're afraid people might not accept their thoughts and beliefs.
Like, why would you want to be surrounded by people who are also repressing themselves, you know? Like, the whole point is to help each other achieve our truest potentials, and you can only do that by being true to yourself first.
Everyone kind of wants to be accepted and liked, and I feel like a lot of people are insecure about like what their true self is and believe that they won't be accepted or liked, so they'll hide it and then put up another mask.
So, fear of judgment.
Yes.
Good.
That's why I fucked with him off the rip. He looked me in my eyes. His energy spoke. Lack of fear.
That's what I'm talking about.
Living in our world, there's always going to be outside forces and outside people trying to guide you like to a specific path. Like even when you look at education, like we all know that the world tells us, okay, you need to go to high school, then you need to go to college, you need to get a stable job, and after you get a stable job, you need to retire. And so I think unfortunately people face like a lot of pushback when they want to go outside of that, and so I think being true to yourself in that sense would be saying, no, this is what I want to do regardless of all these other people or just society alone telling me that that's not what I should do.
how do you define success? What's success to you?
In one word, I think success is happiness, man. Like, some people view it as money, but that can only get you so far, you know? I think as long as you're doing what you want to do, spending your time on this earth the way you want to, then you're successful, man.
Goes back to authenticity, right?
Right back at it, man. It's the
So
same
if you're authentic, you're gonna be successful.
100%.
Then
You
happiness.
already are. Exactly. It just comes in. Happiness is all a byproduct of authenticity, I guess, man.
Success, I think, is very relative to each person, but my definition of success would be achieving my fullest potential and doing my best at all times.
Giving your fullest gift to the world.
Yes, sir.
Success to me is to like live a well-balanced life. So be successful obviously in like your work, but also in relationships, also in your own health, and in like many things. Just like keeping a balance in your life, and then that's like what success is to me.
Success to me is like knowing your purpose and finding a way to fulfill it and just always pursuing that.
Success would just be like having a goal or like goals in life and like doing your best to try to accomplish those goals.
So as long as you know what you're working towards and you're constantly moving towards it, then that's success.
Yeah, I think so.
That's a great definition.
Like, would you say Bill Gates is successful?
Financially, yes, but there's other more things. There's like health, relationships, there is your connection with God. Like, there are a lot of things that we don't really know. We just see the financial part and we're like, oh yeah, that guy's successful, you know, but we don't really know.
Exactly, and he's the perfect example I use. Like, he had an employee of his who like wasn't even that bad. Let's keep it real, and he was like trying to like get her to go on a dinner date with him, and like she like aggressively didn't want to. Like, if you have billions of dollars but can't even raise one of your own employees, like what the fuck did you really do this for? Shout out to Bill Gates, love you. You funded like my school growing up, but it's just the truth, man. So I think that's true success. And I think the biggest, like, how I'm going to chase that is not money. Like, I'm going to buy a Rolls Royce Wraith soon. I'm going to give it away completely to my audience. We're going to do a contest and shit, you know? I think if I give aggressively to enough people, I'll have enough favors to where any party I want to get into to meet girls or any business I want to start, I'll have so many people who I've done so many favors for that I won't even have to ask. I won't even have to own a house because I'll have hundreds of friends with mansions who would gladly give me a room whenever I need it.
So you want to be undeniable.
Yes.
I'm in this nice view. We got the moon. The lighting is on point. So it's time to go over the answers. Listen, I really loved what people said. They gave really introspective answers and you could actually learn something from it. Listen, you have to reject conformity and you have to embrace authenticity. You have a unique gift to give to the world. So why are you evading, man? If everyone did the same thing, there would be no new creations. There would be no new things. There are some things in the universe that it's your job to bring it to reality. And if you're not being authentic, you cannot do that. So let's do it. Stop conforming and bending to others' limitations. Listen, that's LA downtown right there. Beautiful view. And listen, never ever give up on your vision and reject conformity and embrace authenticity.